So now I'm going to explain my fourth experiment, which is about the student information system. So coming to the main part, so there is a class called program. Inside the class we give all this first name, last name, phone. Here the C refers to the choice. Then there is name, email, ID, password, and total. This total refers to the total marks. Then there is something called void show. Inside the show we are declaring all these like name, phone number, email, total marks, ID, and the password. This is particularly used for the temporary password. Then inside the main function we are declaring all the details, like we are giving the name first, so we are entering the first name and we are entering the second name. This append function is used to join the first name and the last name, but it has a separation in the middle like this. Then after entering, it will ask a thing called, would you like to change your name? If I give yes, then it will ask for further details. If I give no, then it will exit. So if I give yes, what it will do is, according to this condition, so it will compare, and if it is yes, then it will ask for the correct name. Then after giving the correct name, it will display. Then secondly, we are talking about the phone number. So here we have to give the 10-digit mobile number, and here for the mobile number, because we have to enter 10 digits, there's something called regular expression. This regular expression has to be declared in the header already. Without that, we cannot declare it directly. So here it tells about the limit of the phone number which we have to give. Then talking about the comparison, so if it matches with this, so give a thing called accepted. If it is not matching, it will give a message called, you entered an invalid number, please enter your phone number again. And this go to is a jump statement, where if it is not matching, it will go back to the statement for comparison. Then for the email ID part, here first we are giving the email ID. I mean, like, we are entering the email ID. Since the email ID is a combination of alphabets, numbers, symbols, so we are giving this regular expression, and we have to check for the match. If this matches, then we get a message call if it is accepted, and it is breaks. If it is not matching, we get a message call, you enter an invalid email ID, please enter your email ID again. And this go to also refers to the jump statement, where if it is not satisfied, it will go back to the condition. And if it matches, we'll get a thing called enter your email ID for confirmation. So this confirmation email ID should be the same as what we have given earlier. So if both the email IDs are matches, I mean, we are checking for the comparison, then we get a message called, you enter a different email ID, then enter your ID again. So then we are going back to the go to. This go to again refers to the jump statement. Then talking about this part, this talks about the temporary password. As we told earlier in this part, okay, this refers to the temporary password. Sorry, temporary password. So what we have to do here is, like, we have to give the email ID as starting with STU. Since each email ID is unique, I mean, like, the regular expression, according to the regular expression which is given here, each email ID is unique. But the email ID, before giving the email ID, there is something called, we have to insert STU. And this split limiter is used to split by an @ symbol. Then for the marks, so first we have to enter for the marks. For example, we have given a thing like this. Then for this regular expression, we give something called marks, then space, then marks, and see, like, in this format we should give it. In this format we should make sure that it is given in this. Then if according to this condition, if m dot length, this m is refers to this m, since because it's a match collection. This whole part talks about the groups and matches. What is capture? Capture is used to capture all the values. So here int parse, which means it is number should be given in integer, so there we use thing called int parse, and here after giving all the values it will display all the total. It will add, it will sum up, and it will give the total. And so when we execute this, what we get is we get a screen like this where we have to enter the first name. Then I'm gonna enter my second name. So I got a message like your name is Chris space Tina. This space is because of this particular space is because of the appending thing. Then would you like to change your name? So I give it as S. So it is asking my correct name, so I give it as Christina. Then it is asking for my phone number. The phone number should be about 10 digits, so I give it like this. Then it is asking for my email ID, so I give it as at karunya.edu.in, and again if it is if it is accepted, it will ask for the confirmation. So again I give it as Christina DK at karunya.edu.in. Okay, I gave it. Then it is asking for my marks. For example, the format has been given like this, so I give it as 32, 50, 45, 54, 67, and maybe some 21. So it is summing up and it is giving me a total called 219. And finally the student information system has been totally summed up as name as Christina, phone number so and so, email, and finally the ID and the temporary password as we have given there, it should be followed by an STU. So the password and the email ID will be like the above displayed. So thank you.